Hey guys, I'm Steff, and welcome to my beauty stash. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. You know the drill. Before we begin, make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you never miss one of my video uploads. Today we are diving into the brand new Urban Decay Cosmetics Naked Ultraviolet palette. This was released about a week ago on Cult Beauty website, but it came out yesterday. No, it came out Thursday, this past Thursday, on Sephora's website, and it will be available soon at Ulta as well. I don't think this is set to hit stores until July though, so I do want to say if you're gonna want to buy it, you're gonna want to get it online. And guys, this is the purple naked palette. That's what I'm gonna call it. So let's open this beauty up and look at those stunning, beautiful shades. So you have your neutral shades on one side, and then you have your more purple, pinkish tones on the other. Really nice mixture of colors. And of course, you do get a brush to apply your shadows with. And today, for both of my looks, I'm just gonna be using that one brush. I'm gonna see if you can get the complete look with everything that is in this palette without having to use anything extra. So that's gonna be the little challenge for myself today. Guys, for those of you that don't know, I absolutely love Urban Decay Cosmetics. This is the first brand that really got me going with makeup, that really got me excited about makeup. And I've been using Urban Decay for easily, guys, 16 years. 17 years. This is what got me started with eyeshadow. I have so many Urban Decay single eyeshadows, and in my Urban Decay collection, the only palette, or naked palette I should say, that I don't have is the first one. And the reason why I don't have the first one is because when it came out, I had a few of those shades as singles already. And for some reason at that time, I really wasn't into palettes. I was just really into singles or trios or duos. So that was the thing. I never bought it either when it got re-released or for its final release. I never picked it up. And I've heard mixed reviews on it. I've heard some people love it, some people absolutely hate it, some people just say, no, it's just, you know, okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 10th installment of a naked palette, and I'm gonna go through my collection. I'm gonna verify that, and if I'm wrong, I'll leave it running down here, but I want to say this is the 10th one. The last naked palette that was released was Naked Honey, which, a shocker to me, is absolutely my favorite naked palette out of all of them. Go figure, the neutral palette, the one that just has a couple pops of golds, different kinds of golds here and there, that is my favorite. I'm hoping that the formula that is in this palette is exactly like the one that's in the Honey palette, because that one for me just blended out so well. The shades were just so vibrant, and as with all Urban Decay Cosmetics, their shades are just pigmented and they last. So when I saw this, it was a no-brainer. I knew I was gonna get it. And if you stay tuned, guys, towards the end of the video, I am gonna be doing a giveaway. This is my first ever Steff's Beauty Stash giveaway, and I'm so excited about it. And stay tuned so you can make sure you get all the details, and I'll let you know a little bit about what's gonna be included in that giveaway. So guys, before we begin, I'm going to insert some swatches that I did of this palette in sunlight so you can see what they're going to look like on a fair to light skin tone. So let's dive into using this new Urban Decay Ultraviolet Naked palette. I will be creating two different looks for you guys, and I'm gonna try and do like a purpley look and then maybe something more of like a neutral with just a slight pop of purple. That way you can get both sides of the spectrum that are in here. If you want to see the two looks that I create using the new Ultraviolet palette, keep on watching. I've already primed my eyelids using the Too Faced Matte Instant Coverage Concealer, and I have the shade Buttercream. Alright guys, so now that I've created both looks, let me give you guys my final thoughts on the new Urban Decay Cosmetics Naked Ultraviolet palette. So first and foremost, let's start with packaging. Stunning. Love, love, love the packaging. Love the marble detail that it has going on here, the shades that they used. And this is the hard plastic packaging that they've used in other Naked palettes. Love it. No problem with that whatsoever. When you open it, of course, you have a full-size mirror and then you have all 12 shades there. They are labeled, their shade names are beneath them. And then of course you have the space for the brush. Now let's talk about the brush real quick before I dive into the shadows. So this was the only tool other than my fingers that I used to apply or to create both eye looks today. I don't recommend just using this one brush. I'm not saying that this is a bad brush. It's actually a really good brush, but to get the full benefit of these eyeshadows, I recommend using your makeup brushes that you know work well with your eyeshadow palettes. You know how to use them. You know how the shadow is going to apply with that specific brush. That is what I recommend. I don't recommend just relying on this one brush. Now, could you use this one brush for your eye looks? Well, yeah, I did, but I really think that you're gonna notice a difference in payoff when you use the tools that you're just used to using. Now let's talk about the shades that Urban Decay chose to include in this eyeshadow palette. I really think that this is like the perfect neutral purple palette, if that even exists. But I think that you can create some really nice warm tone looks, some really natural looks. And then of course you have your fun pops of color with the purple shades. I just think there's several different possibilities and there's several different ways to wear this palette. As you can see on my eyes, I have more of kind of like an even reddish bronzy copperish shade going on this side, and then this one is just full on purple shades. Guys, this shade right here, Lucid, let me show it to you like this. Lucid is absolutely amazing. This is the one that you're going to use as your shade shifter. So what that means is whatever shade that you're going to apply it on top of, it's going to shift the color of that shade. Meaning if it was purple, it could kind of look a little bit green. It can even look a little bit blue. It's just going to depend on what the base color is. So I really like that shade. That's a unique shade. And I have it right here, as you can see on the center. It kind of looks, it's looking a little bit bluish, greenish, and I'm really loving that. And I have it in the inner corner as well. Now in this palette, I do see that there are 3 matte shades. I don't think that this shade right here, Trippin', the one right here, it looks like a matte shade, but it's not. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it. And that's why I kind of just applied it. Well, I think, is it a matte? To me, it kind of looks like it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And that's why I didn't apply it on the eyelid. I just kept it mainly on the brow bone. But that might be a matte. Maybe it's a satin. I'm not too sure. But the matte shades in here, they did apply really well. They're buildable. They do blend out really easily, and I did enjoy working with them. Now, this shade right here, I want to talk about this shade right here. This is the shade, my camera needs to focus. This is the shade VR. This shade reminded me so much of the Urban Decay MoonDust eyeshadow in the shade Solstice. You can see that there. And I'm going to swatch them both and compare them. These MoonDust eyeshadows, guys, are everything. If you just want something that's gonna really sparkle and even kind of shade shift the eyeshadow that you have already on your eyes, add a little MoonDust over it, and they come in so many different shades. I love it. This is one of my favorite Urban Decay products, the MoonDust eyeshadows. They just take that look to a different level. So I'm gonna swatch Solstice right here. So you can see how it kind of, when the light catches it, it looks like it's a little bit maybe greenish, brownish, bluish even. Really love that one. And then let me do VR next to it. That's in this new palette. And so there you see the two. Very, very similar to each other. And I really, really enjoy using these MoonDust shades. I really thought that this shade Digital acted like the black shade would in an eyeshadow palette. So I was able to kind of smoke out the outer edge of this eye right here, and I got that effect using that shade. It applied really well and it blended out really nicely, not too intense, but if you pack it on, and if you pack it on using a traditional like packing brush, you're gonna get a better effect versus the one tool that I used. So again, use your own makeup tools, don't rely on this brush. All of the other shades in here, guys, I thought that they performed really well. I'm gonna be playing with this palette all week long, and I'm probably gonna be doing some Instagram videos this coming week on this eyeshadow palette, just so I can use my own brushes and play around with it that way so I can really see the full benefit of these shadows. I did think that the shadows were a little bit on the powdery side. I don't think that this Urban Decay UltraViolet palette is at the same level of my Naked Honey palette. I think the Naked Honey palette, for some reason, that palette just, the pigmentation, the blendability of the eyeshadows, it was just next level for me. And I think this one just kind of falls by the wayside just a little bit when you compare it to the Naked Honey palette. Is this the worst Naked eyeshadow palette that Urban Decay has produced? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna say right now which one I don't really like, but this is definitely not it. I would definitely put this in the top 3, top 4 category of naked palettes that Urban Decay has released. So I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I bought it. Even if I didn't like it, guys, of course I would tell you, but I still would keep it and I still would use it because it's Urban Decay, and Urban Decay is one of my favorite brands. It is the brand that just really got me interested in playing with color, colorful eyeshadows, eyeliners as well. I've just always been a huge fan of Urban Decay, and this has been for like, what, 17 years now, maybe, ever since I was able to access the brand. So I couldn't think of a better brand that I wanted to give back to you guys. So I will be doing my very first Steff's Beauty Stash giveaway. And in that giveaway, I'm going to include several different things, but this is going to be the star of the giveaway. One of you out there will receive a brand new Naked Urban Decay UltraViolet eyeshadow palette, and I want to tell you quickly how you can win. First and foremost, you must be subscribed to Steff's Beauty Stash YouTube channel. When this video comes out, you must like it and comment a purple heart emoji along with your Instagram handle. You must also be following me over on Instagram at Steff's Beauty Stash. When I upload the thumbnail post advertising this video on Instagram, make sure you give it a like and comment a purple heart emoji on that Instagram post. This giveaway is open to US residents, territories, Mexico, and Canada. A winner will be chosen on Saturday, June 27th, and will be notified via DM on Instagram. If the winner does not respond within 30 minutes of receiving the DM, another winner will be selected. Once I have verified the winner, I will be posting a congratulatory message on the community section here on YouTube, as well as advertising it on Instagram. So guys, those are the rules of the giveaway. If you want to get one of these palettes, you don't want to pay the $49, make sure you follow all of the rules for your chance to win this, along with some other things that are here in my beauty stash. Guys, as I close out my 1-year anniversary week, I just want to again say thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning in, for subscribing, watching my videos, guys. You don't know how much it means to me. And this giveaway that I'm doing is just a small token of appreciation, just for me letting you all know that I absolutely love you guys and I thank you all so much. You guys have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.